I was established in 1989. Born in Cape Town, its Table Mountain like a silent guardian, an ocean that whispers of endless horizons. I'm from a strict father and workaholic mother, Benjamin Gawie and Tamara Boyson, candles fighting to stay lit amid a storm. I'm also from the Kapsa Klopsa parades, showering us with moments of joy and pride, while unable to mask the troubling realities of its streets. The Bloed, the 28s, the Corner Boys. I am from Ward 76, infested with gangsterism and lawlessness, shootings ringing out in the night from across the open field. I am from casualties piled up, seen and unseen, as fear etched itself into my day-to-day, like shadows stretching beneath the fading sun. I, too, a 4-year-old, held an empty peace, trying to protect my own fleeting peace. But now, I have come to see the violent for more than just their violence. For sin slithered in through the first Adam, but salvation springs forth in the latter Adams and Madams. Out of Zion's hill, salvation must arise, not as a forceful storm, but as a gentle river carving its way to peace. The rod of the old Adam surrendered and replaced by the soft embrace of grace. Safe havens, sacred spaces, with the sovereign right to choose my future, my renewal. Thus, lawlessness and gangsterism are not identities, but shadows of scarcities, the lack of wisdom. And in its absence, we are swept away like leaves in a windstorm. From shadows of chaos, laat die naam van die Here geprys word. I'm also from Kranshoek, a Griqua indigenous community in Plettenberg Bay, known for its world-class beaches, where pressed white and black Sunday attire paired with white berets for women held cultural pride. Here, poverty wasn't just a condition, it was a way of life. Die tik, die dagga, the alcohol. I'm from cracks sown by the corruption of pre- and post-94, the underprivileged, under-recognized First Nation folk fighting daily for peanut butter and jam on brown bread, white picket fences for who? I am also from Aunt Sharon and Umbutu's blue and white caravan, cramped and cold, fragile haven of restless nights and quiet resolves, from walking to school with shame burning my cheeks, yet carrying a fire inside of me. Come hell or high water, I would make it. A life of scarcity, fueling dreams of abundance, pressing towards more. I'm from moving to a squeaky bunk bed shared with my sister, a testament of how little we had, yet how much we afforded. From the edge of hopelessness, laat die naam van die Here geprys word. What I want to tell you is that the weight of my past is not as ball and chains, Paul and Silas. Rather, sermons on mounts, Ashley Creel, Adam Small, Sarki Bartman. Each scar, a scripture. Each wound, a testimony. Artifacts carved in defiance of mortality, embodying the quest for transcendence. What I also want to tell you is that student success is more than just the achievements of degrees and transcripts. It is the perseverance forged in late-night struggles, the quiet victories of understanding after countless failures. It is embedded in the moments of knowing someone is consistently supported and held. Building and enhancing systems so that no one else drops out simply because those who must support oft abort. and those who are entrusted to hold space, space out. It is the notion that chances is the echo of chances taken on me. Prof. Gillian Arendse, deep voice, like waters of calm. Dit wil gedoen wees, Boeta. Dr. Zenzile Kecha, come see me, we'll work through it. Dr. Kulufelo Nunes, I'm praying for you. Karel Labuskachny, do you want to go home? I'll buy a ticket. Holding space for my fear, guiding me through my panic, and reaffirming that I'm not alone. But what I really want to tell you is that I see my purpose supported by land, waters, and waters, the very ink with which I shall write justice, policy, sustainability, and change a world over. Nurturing buds of knowledge where ignorance once reigned, my journey didn't peak at PG Dip, but launched me into deeper forests. MSc, a Greek, where roots of wisdom break new ground. The seeds I plant are not just crops, but possibilities. Each furrow whispers of growth, sustenance, and a future reclaimed. A tribute to the land, my land, the people, my people, and the promise of God's abundance. I see that I'm not just from, but I'm going toward, not just a child of hardship, but an architect of change. Laat die naam van die Here geprys word.